Hey, hey, hey. And I'm going to start this off by saying Happy New Year's to you guys. Now, I know coming right on along and seeing the name is like a blah day, really? On New Year's? I know, right? So let me give you the gist behind the name. Okay. First off, I want to say my name is Coach Fee. Hello, how are you? If you're new to my channel, Coach Fee, the Worth Activator, and I am a mom of three, entrepreneur. And here on my channel, I just share bits and details about my everyday life as a mom, as a homeschooler, as someone building a business, building two actually, and doing it as a single mom raising three beautiful children. So, real quick, as I honestly had planned to come on the live, honestly, to share about a breakthrough that occurred last night when me and my children were up watching a live service. Now, you guys, what I've come to realize is just because things may be in alignment, it doesn't mean that everything has to be loud. Some alignments look like just being in a peaceful stage in your life and just being authentically just you and just who you are. And if I'm being honest, I decided to use the title Blah Day because even though I'm saying it's a blah day, it was only like that because I'm being honest. Me and the kids went to bed about 2:30 or 3 a.m. this morning. So yeah, for me it was a blah day. It was more like it's gonna be some coffee and grace kind of day for me, and that's what it kind of was for me. So I just wanted to still come on and just share a little bit of the details and what transpired last night, even though I'm not going into full detail about the service. I will say that the time that we shared last night, just being able to sit there with me and the children and watch the service, it was just great. It was just amazing. It was just we were just felt like we were just at peace. And my oldest daughter, Leanna, just seeing her in a peaceful state, it made me feel so good to see her in that stage because a lot of her days are good and bad. So she has good and bad days. And while most days you can never guess how her day is going to be, but for sure it was a great evening. But today, for me, honestly, didn't have a bunch of hustle today because I'm not doing the hustle as we're into 2026. As I stated in one of my previous lives, that I was going to be intentional about how I am moving about my business and making sure that everything I do, I'm not rushing and I feel at peace and I'm not overwhelmed at all. So today for me looked like sending out some emails for potential podcast interviews. I reviewed my calendar for my Activate Her Voice movement, which is a women's movement that I started doing. Um, it was more of like a kind of a challenge that we did in my speaking program with Kaylee Chu to start a movement that we actually believed in. And something I am an advocate for is for women to speak up, to speak up, to use their voice to speak up. And when I thought about it, I'm like, sounds like a good name to me, Activate Her Voice movement. So with that Activate Her Voice movement is it's more of a movement where I invite other women to share a little bit about their journey, their story, how they've healed. Maybe like it's more like a 8 minute or less live on Facebook where I ask them three questions and they actively just engage. And we engage with the audience and we share these 8 minute clips on Facebook in hopes to draw other women and have them share, their story or something significant that they've changed in their lives that has helped them grow. So for me, that is a way for me to motivate other women and challenge them to speak up, and use their voice for something good. And you never know who you're impacting when you do these things. I think it's a good idea for all of us to share in some way, shape, or form. But I do know sometimes we need a little bit of push. We need to know, like, hey, well, if she can do it, why can't I do it, right? So that's something else that I was working on today. And as I honestly sit and reflect on a few things Pastor Mike touched on last night, it reminded me how God really does give us grace in the moments that we're doing what we're doing. Don't mind that. My daughter's laughing. I had already told her, I said, I'm going live, so keep it down. But yeah, nevertheless, she's not listening. But how Pastor Mike touched on about, just walking in a season of being hidden in a way that we may think that, well, where's God at? What is he doing? It's not that he's not working. It's just that we may be in a season where we are in the building stages before we see that impact in what we're supposed to be doing. And you know, and sometimes we just have to be aware of where we are, and we just have to walk in grace, and he gives us that grace, which is so thoughtful, and that's just how he works, how he operates. So I'm wondering how everyone's new year has been treating them. Interested to know what was on your plate for New Year's, and how was your day for the first day of January of this year, 2026. What are some things that you did? Did you just decide to rest today? Did you decide to go out? Or did you have kind of a blah day like me, and, was in the restful stages, especially since, last night seemed to be amazing across the world. I don't know if you guys caught all the fireworks across the world. We actually got to watch the fireworks across in I saw in Dubai. Dubai was really awesome. We saw the ball drop in New York, and I saw bits and clips from other YouTubers that I actually follow in Thailand. I saw that as well, in Malaysia. So it was really nice to see all the different countries with all their fireworks and everything. Very, very fun time, I will say. But yeah, so encouraging you guys, if you see this live later, hit replay. I would love to know how you spent your day, and drop it in the comments, and please let me know. And again, if you're new in my channel, welcome to my channel. My name is Coach V, the Worth Activator, and I'm a mompreneur, just showing and sharing little bits of my life as I continue to show up for myself. This is a way for me to do something and commit to myself that I would try to go live every day, just to gain more influx and be more present in walking in what I am trying to do, not for me, but for women, to be able to activate their voice. Excuse me, activate their voice and just speak up and share details here and there. This YouTube channel is not about coaching. It's just me walking my journey as a mom, as a coach, but I'm doing it in real time, in real life with you guys. So I'm hoping you'll come back next time to my channel, where I'll be back tomorrow, the Lord's will, and hopefully share something new. So thank you so much for joining me tonight. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening, and happy New Year's to you all. Thanks for joining.